Dang. Well, I know y'all been waiting on this video. I know y'all been waiting on this video. You know, ever since Julianna Pena went in there and just completely demolished and destroyed Amanda Nunes, you've had just several MMA fighters come out and, they're hating. Okay, they just hating. Hating, can't stand the fact that Julianna Pena did something that they could never do. Okay, and that's go in there and beat the hell and whoop Amanda Nunes' ass. And that's what Julianna did. She went in there, she whooped Nunes' ass. Okay, well, now you got Nina Ansroff, and I know y'all thinking, why is Nina Ansroff on the screen? Why is Nina on the screen? Okay, I'm going to get to that toward the end of the video. Wait a minute, Nina's a hater? Yeah, oh, yes. Oh, Nina a hater. And I'm going to tell you, Nina's a closet hater. I mean, she's like undercover, but we'll talk about that later, okay? All right, so here you got this Sasquatch on the left, Kayla Harrison, okay? You got Kayla Harrison, and she making that ugly face. She didn't have to scrunch her face up to make an ugly face. Hell, it's already there, okay? But nonetheless, let's get back on task, okay? So Kayla has always been known as a clout chaser. That's what she does, okay? Julianna Pena defeats Amanda Nunes, and here goes Kayla. Hey, I'm Kayla. I'm looking for attention. Julianna Pena, she can't beat Amanda 9 times out of 10. Amanda will starch Julianna. Like, come on, man. Come on, Kayla. Kayla, shut your ass up. Like, the thing of it is, this girl, she always clout chases. And I'm going to give you an example. For damn near 3 years, Kayla Harrison clout chased Chris Cyborg. For damn near 3 years. Okay, I'm talking about, wouldn't shut up about Chris. Always talking about Chris. Always talking about she wanted to fight Chris. And, of course, at the time, ain't done a damn thing in MMA. Really, she ain't really done much now. She ain't done much now in MMA. Who the hell has she fought? I will give her credit for Larissa Pacheco twice. I'm going to give her credit for that. Okay? And I'm going to be balanced. I'm going to be biased, but balanced. Because I can't stand her, but I'm going to be balanced. I'm going to be completely balanced and say, hey, she got Larissa Pacheco twice. I'm going to give her that. But what else has Kayla Harrison done in MMA? Like, what has she done besides run her damn mouth, go in there and fight these strikers? Okay, go in there and fight strikers where the matches are tailor-made for her. I mean, what has she done? So she's come out here. She was clout chasing Chris for all those years. And so when Dana White and everybody learned that Kayla Harrison was going to start doing MMA, okay, Dana White immediately made a play for Kayla Harrison. So y'all didn't know that. Dana White wanted Kayla Harrison early. I'm talking about he was trying to get at her a while ago. People don't know that, though. He was trying to get at her. But the thing of it is, because Dana was looking for people to go fight Chris Cyborg. Because at the time, Chris, it was just nobody in that division for her to fight. And y'all remember Chris was having to go in at catch weights and stuff because there were no true legit 145-pounders. So Dana was looking at Kayla as a possibility to go fight Chris Cyborg. Okay? Well, long story short, Kayla Harrison did not want to fight Chris Cyborg. Okay? She didn't want to fight Chris Cyborg at all. Now, she talked all that junk, but this before she started really clout chasing. She didn't want to fight Chris Cyborg. Kayla turned that fight down. She turned it down. And, comes Ray Sefo. They offer Kayla a deal, and they say, hey, Kayla, we're starting up a new promotion. We definitely, want you to be our star. We want you to be the star. And we're going to find people for you to fight. We're going to build a team around. We're going to build a group of fighters around you. And you're going to fight these people, and we're going to pay you much more than what Dana White can offer you, And so Kayla looking at this, because she didn't want to fight Chris Cyborg in the first place, she goes over to the PFL with Ray Sefo. Now, here's the thing, man. Had Kayla signed with the UFC, and if she was able to beat Chris Cyborg, okay, she would have ended up making more money, okay, in the UFC. She would have ended up doing that. But, you got Kayla manager, well, man, they don't even have a division over there. Well, I tell you what, had Kayla Harrison joined the PFL, and she'd have joined it, they would have put people in that division. Trust me. They would have put people in that division because what Dana White saw was dollar signs. He saw the next Ronda Rousey. See, don't let Dana White fool you now when he was saying that, well, she can stay over there and make the easy money. No, Dana White wanted Kayla Harrison. He wanted all of Kayla Harrison. Dana White saw Ronda Rousey 2.0, and he would have populated that division had Kayla Harrison been a member. I can tell you that right now. He'd have populated that whole division, and there would have been at least 15 people in that division to fight, okay, had Kayla Harrison signed with the UFC. But let's make the story shorter. Okay, Kayla Harrison went to the PFL, and she still continued when she got to the PFL. Okay, after she completely, ducked Chris Cyborg, then she starts talking about, well, I want to fight Chris Cyborg. Chris Cyborg don't want to fight me. I'll beat Chris Cyborg. And Kayla Harrison was only 3-0 then, and she talking about she want to fight Cyborg. She was 3-0 in and talking about, well, I want to fight Cyborg. Ooh, I want to fight Cyborg. I want to do this. I really want to fight Cyborg. And okay. So Chris was like, okay, okay, cool. We got to find a way to handle that then. We got, that's what Chris say. We got to find a way to handle that. So Chris Cyborg gets released from the UFC. Now you got Kayla Harrison come out again. Hey, Chris, I'm Kayla. I'm a hype job. Hey, come on over to the PFL and come fight me. Come on, you'll be the number 2 girl on the roster. And Chris was like, oh, okay. So Chris is a free agent. Kayla wants Chris to come over to the PFL. Okay, Scott Coker says, I'll pay you more money. I'll pay you the biggest contract in WMMA history. So Chris goes to Bellator. She signs the contract, right? The biggest contract in WMMA history. She signs it. And Scott Coker goes, but listen, if you ever want to fight anybody from a different promotion, I'm down. We can cross promote. So Chris Cyborg goes, okay, Kayla, since you want to fight, okay, Scott Coker is willing. Scott Coker is willing to make the fight. Okay, well, Kayla was like, well, I'm over here in the PFL. Okay, shortly after Kayla says that, she falls out with the PFL. Okay, and COVID hits, and of course the PFL, they stayed out of action a long time. Okay, they didn't do any shows that year when COVID first hit. PFL didn't do nothing, so Kayla was mad, and so Ray Seafoe on the PFL said, okay, Kayla, since you want to fight so badly, we will allow you to fight in another promotion. Okay, we'll allow you to fight in another promotion. Now, naturally, it can't be Bellator and the UFC. That's what they say. But see, Kayla was calling the shots. And see, Ray Seafoe wanted to keep Kayla Harrison, okay? He wanted to do whatever he got to do to keep Kayla Harrison. Kayla was calling the shots. He would have let Kayla Harrison fight in Bellator. Now, we knew that the UFC wasn't a possibility. Let's really get that out of there. Dana White wasn't going to go for that. The UFC was not a possibility. So the only other possibility of choice was Bellator. Okay? If Kayla Harrison said, "Hey, I'm not going to resign. I'm getting out of here," Ray Seafoe would have honored that deal and said, "Hey, go to Bellator." Nope. What did Kayla Harrison do? Okay? What does she do? She goes over to Invicta. Okay? Now, when she gets to Invicta, she comes up with this great big old lie, right? Well, none of the girls wanted to fight me at a catchweight of 150. Nobody wanted to fight me at a catchweight of 150. Nobody. And Pam Sorensen was like, no, nobody ever talked to me about fighting Kayla Harrison. Chelsea Chandler was like, nobody ever talked to me about fighting Kayla Harrison. Nobody. I didn't get a phone call to fight her. No. Because they wanted her to avoid all the tough challenges in Invicta. So who did she select? She fought Courtney King. Oh, and by the way, Courtney King didn't have to come up for Courtney King did not have to move up to a catchweight at 150. They fought at 145. So there, all that stuff that Kayla was talking, this completely discredits whatever Kayla Harrison was saying. Okay, Kayla Harrison was full of shit. Okay, that's what it was. So she did all this clout chasing. And I'm giving y'all this detailed history of Kayla Harrison because this is what she does. Okay, she's a hater. Okay, the girl is insecure, very insecure, and she can't go and do what she got to do to get the Cyborg fight. She can't do that. Then Kayla Harrison starts clout chasing Amanda Nunes. Okay, oh, goodness gracious. Clout chasing the hell out of Amanda, and that's supposed to be her friend. But, either way, Kayla was like, I'm going to end up, I'm going to beat Amanda. I'm going to beat Amanda. I'm going to be the one to dethrone Amanda. And so she had this dream that, she was going to be the one to dethrone Amanda. But, I mean, Kayla Harrison is laughable, okay? And she gets on the scene, and she gets to spar Amanda Nunes. And I tell the story all the time, okay? So, they're supposed to do some light sparring, but, people like Kayla, they're insecure, so they're always trying to prove a point to themselves. And, she goes, and I think it was a hard takedown. I don't know what happened. It was a hard takedown, and Amanda got pissed off. So, Amanda gets up and just beats the hell out of Kayla Harrison, okay? Beats Kayla's ass. And then, after that, Amanda was like, I don't want to spar with her anymore, because I might have to fight her one day, And Amanda acknowledged that, hey, she can be good. She can be real good. But Amanda had to give her some work. Amanda beat the hell out of Kayla, gave Kayla a black eye. I mean, it was funny as hell, man. But, Kayla learned a lesson. But anyway, so this is Kayla Harrison's history of clout chasing. Okay, now we go over to Felicia Spencer. Okay, Felicia Spencer has an opportunity to fight Amanda Nunes. Okay, Felicia goes in there, okay, gets the living hell beat out of her, gets her ass whooped, okay? And, you know, Felicia survived those 5 rounds, and Amanda, in all honesty, she could have got Felicia out of there. Amanda could have got Felicia out of there if she wanted her. But then Amanda started to ease up a little bit. She started to ease up, man, because Amanda was feeling bad for her. Like, I've never seen Amanda just, like, stop beating somebody's ass like she did Felicia. But, man, Amanda was killing Felicia in there, killing her. And so Felicia gets beat up. So now Felicia comes out, and, you know, she was asked about the fight. And they asked Felicia, hey, do you think that this is the biggest upset in WMMA history? And Felicia was like, nah, you know, I think Holly Holm knocking out Ronda was, which, okay, no, you got no issues there. But then they asked Felicia again, you know, well, what do you think about Julianna Pena going in there and beating Amanda, who seemed unstoppable? Well, you know, well, what I think that Amanda just made a lot of mistakes, and you know, she made so many mistakes, and Julianna was just able to win because of Amanda, you know, these mistakes. And I started thinking to myself, wait a minute, Felicia, Amanda made mistakes when she fought you, but the only difference is you wasn't talented enough to capitalize on them. Okay, see, you couldn't do it. So what you saying? Amanda fought the perfect fight? Hell, there were points in the fight where Amanda stopped attacking you. She stopped attacking you. You had an opportunity, to catch Amanda while she was trying to catch her breath, and you still couldn't do nothing. You still couldn't do nothing, okay? Amanda had you so backed up, like she was beating you and had you backed up against the cage, and you was like, girl, you was holding your hands up in front of your head like you seen Michael Myers coming at you. Like, that's how bad Amanda was whooping your ass, Felicia. It was crazy, man. It's amazing. So the reason why Julianna wins this fight is because Amanda made all these mistakes. It wasn't anything that Julianna did. No, it wasn't the fact that Julianna just pushed a ridiculous pace. No, it wasn't the fact that Julianna was popping Amanda with a jab. It wasn't the fact that Julianna's incredible wrestling also helped her in this fight. No, it wasn't the fact of that. It was the fact that it was just because Amanda made mistakes. That kind of irritated me a little bit. And I'm like, wait a minute. Amanda made mistakes with you too. You just wasn't good enough to capitalize. Hell, Amanda and Chris Cyborg, they beat you into damn retirement. Stop, Felicia. Cut it out. You got beat up twice. You took on Chris Cyborg and Amanda Nunes, and you got destroyed in there, and then you quit. Okay, wait, whoa, hold on. Julianna got hit with the same shots you did. See, I'm going to tell you the difference between you and Julianna, Felicia. I'm going to tell you the difference, okay? And I'm going to see if this makes sense to you. Because somebody like you, Felicia, you done been hitting the head too much. So I got to break this down to you. The difference between you and Julianna is that Julianna took Amanda Nunes' best shot, and she still continued to fight. You took Amanda Nunes' best shots and you gave up. You were holding on for survival. See, that's the difference. You were trying to survive. No, Julianna Pena said, you're going to have to kill me. And I've heard Julianna Pena say this before. Amanda's going to have to kill me. This is my once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And Julianna was like, I won't ever get this opportunity again. I won't get it again. So Julianna Pena said, Amanda Nunes is going to have to kill me. Guys, I kid y'all not, that's what she said. She said, I'm pushing my body in this training camp to crazy levels. And I'm training my ass off. I'm killing myself in this gym. She said, because if I die in this gym, then Amanda Nunes is going to have a hard time killing me in the octagon. End quote, Julianna Pena. See, that's the difference between you and Julianna, Felicia. That's the difference. Julianna was willing to die in that octagon. You were willing to survive in the octagon. Get it right. And then the last person I want to talk about is Nina Ansaroff. Nina Ansaroff is an undercover hater. See, listen. The reason why Nina Ansaroff always interrupting Amanda when she's doing interviews, because see, deep down, Nina Ansaroff wanted to do what Amanda was doing. See, deep down, Nina Ansaroff wanted to do what Amanda was doing. And see, Nina was never that gifted enough of a fighter to be Amanda. So Nina Ansaroff, deep down, she wanted to do that. She wanted to be where Amanda was. See, that's why, Nina always running her mouth and talking over Amanda doing interviews. That's why Nina, got this need just to domesticate Amanda Nunes and try to turn Amanda Nunes from being like the vicious killer that she is into just, a housewife. Like, it's crazy. Undercover. Nina Ansaroff wanted to be Amanda. She wanted to do what Amanda was doing, but you were never that good enough to do it. You just were never good enough. Okay? I used to shake my head like, why does Amanda allow this simpleton to talk over her? Why does Amanda allow that? Why does Amanda allow this woman to actually control the finances like what the hell? I don't get it, but it's crazy. And I think sometimes Nina take advantage of the fact that Amanda Nunes, her English not great. And I'm not saying Amanda's stupid. She's not stupid, okay? Her English not great. And so Nina tends to just, go ahead and do stuff. And one time you heard Amanda complain, and she was like, Nina went out and spent all this money, and she spent all my money, and I'm like, and for people like Amanda, she's still Brazilian. And see, when a Brazilian person make $1, they trying to hold on to that dollar. Amanda don't spend money like that. She's not a spendthrift person. If you even look at sometimes when Amanda just relaxes, Amanda is very simple. Like, she's very simple. She's not out buying expensive toys. You look at Amanda's house, it's a normal house. It's a normal house. It's not like in a gated community, because Amanda is Brazilian. They don't spend money like that. And when Nina just go off and spend her money, Amanda go crazy. Amanda Nunes goes crazy, and it pisses her off. To no avail, Amanda's pissed off when Nina spends his money. But Nina's a hater. And I wonder what would happen if Amanda lost all her money. If Amanda had nothing. Would Nina stick around, and would she take the baby and put Amanda on child support? I mean, folks, what do you think? What do you think? And it just seems like, like little by little, Nina is slowly turning Amanda into that person who just don't have that killer instinct. And I saw it when she fought Spence. I'm like, damn. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this, man. I'm out.